How you doing? This is SoulCal. Welcome to another episode of Pre-Club Edge. Remember, I'll be on air tonight from 10 o'clock with my Club Edge show on Edge Radio, playing you Scotland's Fresh Mix, which you can listen to via the website at edgeradio.co.uk, through the Radio Max app, or through your smart speaker. But first, it gives me great pleasure to introduce you today's guest, hailing from Surrey Coatbridge. Give it up for Cutchy, not Coochie, Cash. How we doing?
Doing SoulCal, my man.
How's it going? All right.
Good, mate.
How are you?
Mate, you?
I'm all right. Aye, plodding along. How you coping with the lockdown now? It's a bit doom and gloom now, isn't it?
Zach, as it is. What else can you do? You just need to go on with it, mate. Yeah, good for your exercise. Do your exercise. All I get to do now is play football. The wee man's football daft, so I go out and I do my exercise, and then I just come in and play my guitar and drink my wine. That's how we're all doing that the night before.
Oh, right. What kind of wine do you drink?
It's this tonic stuff. I don't know if you've
Was it tonic?
The good
I
stuff.
thought you were a Cabernet Sauvignon kind of guy, no? Or a Merlot, no?
I'm partial to a wee Malbec now and again, but nah, it's got to be the tonic for me, mate.
And have you still got any left, or how are you managing to source that? Because I'm hearing it's quite difficult to get them, or folk are charging over the odds.
Aye, it is. I've been hearing the places charging 15 quid a bottle and stuff like that. So, but no, I've got my contacts.
Aye, maybe best leave it at that.
Exactly, we'll leave it at that. Aye.
So, obviously, you released your debut album, not Coochie, because I think when I first met you, I actually called you Coochie. I called you Cutchy Cash, and you corrected me, rightly so. So, there you go. And I wouldn't say I was the one that kind of got the title for your album, but I think a lot of people probably had that issue of mispronouncing your first name there. So, how did the album come about? What was the kind of thinking behind it? How long a process did it take to get the songs together?
Well, first of all, when it comes to the name, it not Coochie, the album wasn't going to be called that at all. The album at first was going to get called Big Red because I recorded it and everything on my first Big Red guitar. So that was the name for it, and that was always going to be the name for it until I started gigging. I was turning up to gigs, and you're walking into a pub, and there's maybe a few guys and a few lassies standing outside smoking. And you walk up to them and they're, oh, there's Coochie. And meeting people in the scene throughout Glasgow and whatnot, people are saying Coochie, and I thought, do you know what? I'm going to call this not Coochie. So I just thought, we'll get that across. It's a wee jokey way. I'm kind of used to it now. But to be fair, it's worked because people will say now Cutchy, not Coochie, and I'm happy with that.
That's it. It's good. Sorry, on you go.
The rest of the album just came. The songs were written probably over a period about a year. The first song I wrote for the album, I didn't even realise there was going to be an album at the time. Was Up. I think it's number 5 on the album, 5 or 6. 6, I think it is actually, and it's Up. And I just wrote it in my living room one day. It took me about 20 minutes, and I thought that actually sounds quite good. I played it to a few mates, and they were saying as well, that's a really good song. Keep working on that, keep working. And then it kind of died. I didn't do anything with it for a wee while. Then it kind of started back up again online. People getting involved in covers and stuff like that was putting on. So I started writing again. And I wrote How to Hell, and I wrote I Believe in You. And this time I basically wrote the rest of them. I think probably the last 3. The last one was Sound Effects. The second last one was This Boy Can Dream. And the third last one was probably, in fact, definitely the biggest one. Am I allowed to say the word now? Is that all right?
We'll just say it's that song about a certain kind of wine now.
It's the Bucky song, aye.
The Bucky song, aye.
Aye, that'll do it. I should have done it in brackets, the Bucky song. So that was the one that kicked it all off for me. I had, minimal numbers. People were tuning in. People were sharing and all that. I'm always grateful to them because they got me out there a bit. But when I brought that out, or I put that on Facebook, that went viral and just totally kicked it off for me. So that was it, basically.
Producer
Less than a
Scott,
year later, I brought out my album.
superb. The producer Scott, obviously hiding in the background there, says it's fine. You can say the title of your most famous track. So
Out my tits.
that's well, you'll be singing that loud and proud just shortly.
Yes.
So, and how long have you played the guitar, and how long have you been into the music and singing and all that?
Well, singing has been all my life. I always remember my mum telling stories about me and my brother. My mum had a twin buggy for me and my brother. We're no twins, but we're only 13 months apart. So we're in the twin buggy, and she's standing outside Asda talking to these old women, and me and my brother are in the pram singing like the Proclaimers and stuff like that, and knowing it word for word. So we're quite a musical family. Always been singing. Kept on singing throughout my life. Christmas time at parties and all that, I'd be singing. But I always wanted to play the guitar. I remember at high school there was a guy who could play the guitar, and I just used to watch him in total amazement. At the time it seemed that he could do anything on this guitar. And from then on, I just thought, I'm going to learn to play the guitar. So I got a guitar, dabbled with it, never really got into it. So you're probably talking the best part of 10 years I've actually been playing the guitar. I should really be much better than what I actually am. But best part of 10 years for the guitar, singing all my days. Never shut me up.
All right, we've just looking at some of the comments here. We've got Samantha Lee. She's to tell you you've reached London. So it looks like folk from London are actually watching this. I'm sure there'll be probably folk further afield, maybe even Australia and that. I know your song, your song that we know as "Out My Tits" has been quite popular in Australia. I can if you could tell us about that.
Well, there's been a couple of guys, excuse me, there's been a couple of guys who have sent me videos and stuff like that of them playing Out My Tits, doing their own wee covers, their own wee versions, and they send it over and say, look, do you mind if I tag you in this? And I'm like, of course you can. So they tag me in it and everything else, and for me, I think that's absolutely amazing, how you can just put a song out there on Facebook. I actually wrote in the original description, this song's not to be taken too serious, it's a bit of a laugh. But it's something that's just been a bit of a laugh that's literally went worldwide. I've got people on the other side of the world. One guy called Paul Henson, I've actually started doing wee kind of online guitar lessons with him. He's wanting to learn the guitar. But he gets so much involved in it that he actually part funded the album, sent over some money for Australia, just totally out of the blue. I want to do this, so massive thank you to him, Paul Henson over in Oz. You're the man. To hear the tunes, if there was somebody in Airdrie listening to it, I'd be happy with it. But the other side of the world, that's absolutely mind blowing.
Well, we've got Reram from India. He says hi.
Aye. Hello.
So there we go. We've got somebody from India watching there. We've got Donna Lynch. She says she must not like my face or something, because she said this split screen. I hope it does one. So maybe producer Scott, if you could just maybe see if the finds Cutchy a bit more attractive than myself. I've obviously got quite a big head in that. So
only human, Cal. What can I say?
That's it, man. You're a handsome man. But
Donna's a big fan. Donna gets involved in absolutely everything. All my lives. She's came to a gig as well before. So big thank you to her. And how you doing? But Cal's all right. Cal's a handsome man and all.
Aye, thanks for that, Donna. That was nice of you.
Give him a complex, Donna. Jeez, oh
man. So what kind of bands? Obviously, where did the name Cutchy Cash come from?
Cutchy Cash is my second name. Cutchy was my dad's nickname. It was my uncle's nickname, my granddad's nickname. So it's just followed down the line. So I've always been known as Cutchy. The Cash thing is just I love Johnny Cash. I had Twitter years ago before all of this. My Twitter name was Cutchy Cash. I had Snapchat, that was Cutchy Cash. And then when I started all of this up, I just thought that Cutchy Cash has got a better ring to it than my own name. So
which is, or you're not willing to tell us?
I'll keep that a secret, mate.
That's a secret, I'm the same. I quite like my stage name. I don't like using my real name in that, you know. So you're getting quite a lot of comments. Everyone's, amazing. Amy Christie, McCulloch, amazing guy. Barry Patterson, top guy. Cutchy Cash. Donna Lynch again. She's loving your beard.
Trips.
The beard's getting better, she says.
My beard.
So she says.
I may actually have a trim before this, but you know what? My hair's growing long because of this lockdown. I'm letting the beard grow long. I'm going for a hobo look, man. Why not?
Why not? You're not going to go for the COVID cut? Get it all shaved off?
Definitely not, mate. I've quarrelled with the idea over the last wee while because I don't like my hair being long. I usually get a haircut every fortnight. But no, if I had to shave my hair off, it would never grow back. I'm at that age where I'm going a bit thin in the top, Cal. So, nah, if I shave it off, it'll never grow back. So I'll just wait. I know. It's good for the hair to be let grow for a wee while, innit?
That's it. Well, my hair was definitely thinning, and I had no option but to go for the number 0. So, while you've got it, still got it, keep it, mate. Definitely, I would definitely agree with that.
I'm going for it. I'm keeping it, mate. Don't worry.
So, what kind of tunes are you listening to at the moment? Because I'd imagine you said earlier you're furloughed, you're no having to work just now, so a lot of your time spent in the house, I'd imagine. So, what kind of music you listen to at the moment?
Loads of different stuff, mate. My playlist on iTunes has got everything from Elton John to Kings of Leon, older stuff, kind of I don't know if they're an unsigned band or unheard of bands, but I listen to a lot of a band called Holy Pistol Club, who are absolutely amazing. I listen to a lot of the La Fontaines as well. I think they're great. So a bit of a mixture of everything, but I've been trying to work on my own stuff, trying to write songs again, because I had writer's block. I had that for a wee while. I was struggling to write it, and I was wanting to try and change my writing style, I think, and couldn't write anything. Started now, I think I've got 2 or 3 songs down, but I'm not going to put them in Facebook or anything. I'm going to get into the studio and do it proper this time. Album launch and all that this time, because the last time it was just a case of there's the album out, go and get it. But I want to do it proper this time. The last time was really sentimental. It was more of a kind of heartfelt thing, because all the years I'd wanted to do it and eventually got it. But this time I want to do it, try and be a wee bit more professional. Try. It's me.
Well, it's just... Well, if you're new to this game, I suppose it's a learning curve as you go. Along. Right. So, you know, and you've got a good experience. The fact you've got that album out, you know, that's what it's all about. Just getting it out there, getting yourself out there, and then building on it. And you're doing a good job, Cutchy. So far. So, obviously, touched on there. You're a taken man. When did you pop the question to the lovely Megan?
Popped the question last October. I had booked a wee weekend, just a wee overnight, and I thought she knew, because I just had a right decent bonus off my work, and I was getting all this extra money, and it was a really good bonus. It was a quarterly bonus, so I was like, do you know what? I'm never going to have another chance to be able to afford to buy a good ringer. Well, I'm not saying I'll never have another chance, but no anytime soon. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to get it. So I booked this wee overnight, lovely hotel, spa and all that up in Inverary. And I genuinely thought she knew for the minute we were driving up there. I was panicking. I was like, right, do I do it before dinner? Do I do it after dinner? How do I work this? Here she's sitting getting ready and I'm just pacing the hotel. So I was like, she's going to know. And I had I want to say skin tight jeans, but I had tight-ish jeans on. So I went into the it was like a big fancy hotel room, like its own separate dressing room kind of thing. So I went into that. That's where the case was. And I went in and I got the ring and I put it in my pocket. And I'm like, that's sticking out. She's going to know that's a ring box and all that. And I went in and I just done it. And she told me, she swore at me at first, to be fair.
Don't repeat it. Don't repeat it.
She's like, so says, well, Ian, she said, aye. And then That was
And
a great
how long he's? I mean, obviously there'll be quite a lot of disgruntled female fans. I'll be quite gutted at that news. Boys as well, yeah, you're correct. Aye, you're right. You're right, guys and girls there, I would imagine. So, no, they'll be sad about it. But how long he's been together now, anyway?
Coming up for 2 years. So, well, we've known each other for over 2 years. We've known each other probably closer to 3 years, but just over 2 years. So, just under 2 years, sorry. But when you know, mate. That's it. So,
well, that's it. No messing about. 2 years and that's it. Cutchy's in a bit of no messing about. So have you get that?
Dog eating beetroot, mate.
So have you got a date set? I know it's maybe. Did you have a date set for like a wedding, or is that you just waiting for that? Then obviously with the current situation, there's no really much we can do. Then now.
No, we've got one set up. It's booked for next July. So lovely wee place. We went and seen it, fell in love with it straight away, booked it straight away. So it's next July. I was going to say next summer, but I've just gave the game away, so it's next July. But I don't know. I'm a wee bit worried with what's happening. I'm hoping that obviously it's next July, man. You think to yourself, that's over a year away. You think this is all away now, but who really knows? That's the thing. You never know what's going to happen. So I was actually talking to one of my mates today about it, who's one of my groomsmen. And he says, if I was you, I would just check, because he was going to get married in Croatia. And he was meant to be flying out on Sunday, this Sunday coming, to go to Croatia and see the place and everything else. And that's obviously all been cancelled. So he's like, I would phone him and make sure. But it's one of the ones I don't want to phone, and I don't want him to say, we're going to have to cancel it. And then, so, don't know. We'll play it by ear. But right now, it's set up for next July. First man, stag do. Get a stag do.
All right. Have you get that booked?
No, get that booked yet, mate. No, we were talking about that today as well. I says, look, the WhatsApp group, I made up a WhatsApp group with myself, my brother, who's my best man, and my groomsman. I says, so I've got a WhatsApp group set up. There's only a couple at a minute. Some of them haven't got WhatsApp. I'm like, just download WhatsApp just for this group. I says, we need to start using it. I says, because we've now, 13, 14 months away, and that'll fly in, Cal, you know what it's like. Mm-hmm. So we need to get it. We need to get the thing out a wee bit.
Hopefully things will be some sort of normality by then anyway for you, mate. Just reading some of the comments here. We've got Lisa saying, Lisa Snedden, she wants to gate crash your wedding, and Cherie Phillips thinks you're better than Jerry. I presume Jerry Cinnamon. So I think it's now time for.
I appreciate that, but I don't think so, pal. But thank you.
Always good to get some compliments. Okay, I think it's time now, Cutchy, for you to sing a song. So, yes, what song are you going to sing for the trips, as you always call them?
Well, I was swilling over doing a wee cover or no, but Scott, the producer, basically says, no, this is what you're doing. in a nice way. So I'm going to play the lead song off my debut album, Not Coochie. Go and get it. This Boy Can Dream.
Okay, Cutchy, take it away, my man.
Cool, mate. It's minus the bass pedal trip, so enjoy. This guy doesn't sleep that much at night, and he's a nice guy trying to live his life in a way that's right. But as he lays there, his mind just races away. But he knows it's okay, he knows it's okay. And as the hours pass, he ponders all the things it could be. But as he makes up how it starts to stuff fantasy, he hope he wakes up and it's become a reality. But he bides his time, sits back, cause what will be. But this boy can dream, and this boy can dream. His mind paints a picture, his head sets the scene. This boy can dream, yes! And this boy can dream. All he wants to do is play songs for you if his dream comes true. Well, he might not be the sharpest tool in the shed, and he may not always wear a sensible head, but he knows at night when he lies awake in his bed that this fantasy could become a reality instead. But this boy can dream, and this boy can dream. His mind paints a picture, his head sets a scene. This boy can dream, and this boy can dream. All he wants to do is play songs for you if his dream comes true. And right now, he knows he has everything. An abundance of love that could make him fly without any wings. Is it selfish or did it to want just one more thing? To play his guitar for the people, make them smile and make them sing. But this boy can dream, and this boy can dream. His mind paints a picture, his head sets a scene. This boy can dream, and this boy can dream. All he wants to do is play songs for you if his dream comes true. All he wants to do is play songs for you if his dream comes true. Woo! Cheers.
Yes, lovely. Well done, Cutchy Cash. Amazing.
Good to have you back, Cal. Cheers,
Oh, that's it. Producer Scott's put me on the other side now just to confuse things, but there you
I
are.
know what's happening, man.
All right, brilliant, superb. And a question from Scott. He's asking, he's had a wee listen to your album and he's asking, do the songs in the album tell basically the story about your life?
Basically, as I said, I'm going to take this off for a wee while. The album was really sentimental. It was to do with bad times that I've been through in my life, good times that I've been through, good things that I want to happen in the future. The fact that I drink Bucky. There's a song in there about my family. There's a song in there about my missus. There's called This Time I Know It's Forever, so kind of had to. There's a song in there about my two best mates. Sound effects is written about my two best mates. So it's a total. The album is totally a story of my life. That's how I was saying I was wanting to try and change my writing style a wee bit, because that is like so family driven, mate driven, missus driven, and all that. I was wanting to change my writing style, but it looks as if that's just the kind of writer that I'm. So I'm going to stick with it and see how we go for the next album.
You say you want to change your writing style. What do you want to change it to?
I don't know, mate. If I'm honest with you, that right now I feel as if I write songs that are like for the heart, and it tells a story. Whereas I love Arctic Monkeys, Kings of Leon, and like that. Their songs don't necessarily tell a story, or they do tell a story, but it's written in a different way, kind of like the way I wrote Out My Tits. That's written in a way that, unless I said it, you maybe wouldn't know that that's what it's about. If you know, because not once in the song does it actually mention tonic wine or anything like that. So
yeah.
That's kind of what I want to do, but we'll see how it goes, man.
It's
an easy process. You'll know yourself.
Oh, I can't write songs.
I can write songs. I just can't write melodies. I've probably done about the 7 chords that I can play, so I need to learn some new chords first.
Okay, that's all you need, mate. But I think it's the words and the lyrics that touches people more than the chords. I don't think there's really, you need obviously a melody and the chords to go with the lyrics. But I think people appreciate the lyrics and they're quite clever, certainly for your song "Out My Tits." I think everybody can relate to it, and everybody, especially in the west of Scotland, can appreciate it. So that's superb.
West of Scotland and Western Australia.
Aye, that's aye. I don't. Do they get the tonic in Australia? I take it they do.
I imagine so, mate, because the ones that have sent me videos and stuff like that, I've usually got a bottle of tonic sitting on the table as they're playing it. So I would imagine so. Either that or somebody sent it over. But no, I think it's a worldwide thing now. I mean, I was getting bottles in Lanzarote at the start of the year, so I can get it
Aye,
nowadays.
aye. There's a demand for it, but it would appear.
Obviously,
Obviously, I've seen you perform at the likes of King Tut's, the Classic Grand, and I've seen you had some bookings for festivals this year, but obviously with the current COVID situation, the kind of dates have been postponed. Was there any you were particularly looking forward to this summer?
I was absolutely, excuse me, I was absolutely buzzing for gigging the Goyle. That was meant to be no last weekend, the weekend before. I was playing at 10:30 on the Saturday night in the acoustic lounge, so it was going to be absolutely brilliant. Everybody's had a few shandies by that time. I said, not only does it make me sound a bit better, but when I'm in full gigging gear and I've got the stomp box and all that, it's just a party. So really looking forward to that. I was totally gutted that it got obviously not cancelled, rearranged. It's been rearranged, but they done the virtual G, it was called. So it was like all the performers for Gig in the Goyle over 3 days that it was meant to be on 2 weeks ago. Over the 3 days, and they all just done like an hour set. And I done the Saturday night, and I was last on, so I'm claiming a headline. I'm taking it. And it was absolutely brilliant. I nearly got evicted and everything. My neighbours were complaining and everything, but it was brilliant. It was class. So,
not the first time you've headlined. What would you say has been your favourite gig to date in terms of reaction and venue and all that kind of stuff?
Well, honestly, one of my favourite ones to this day wasn't even a headline. It was a support slot. I supported John Connor Fife at the Classic Grand, and there must have been about 300 people there. It was unbelievable. And as I say, I was the main support for wee Connor, and that was absolutely amazing. But for me, the special ones, you'll have heard the Jimmy's. That's another one that Mick was doing, and he's I sold that out 3 times. That was amazing. The second one was probably the best one for me because I had the boys, the Best Bad Influence. If anybody listening hasn't heard the BBI, the Best Bad Influence, go and get their stuff. They're amazing. And I had my mate Gary supporting me as well. So all the family was there, all my mates were there. That was the most special, probably, one that I've done. But there's been others. Every gig you do, I feel is special, Cal. I love them all, but they're the two that definitely stick out in my mind. Jimmy's headline and the main support.
And I'm would I be right in saying you sold out 2 nights in Jimmy's?
I sold out 3. I sold out 2 on a Friday and a Saturday, and then I done another one later on in the year, and I think it was a Saturday night, Friday or Saturday. I'm sure it was a Saturday night. No, it wasn't actually. It was the Friday, and I sold out the third night as well. But the first 2 were Friday, Saturday, and unbelievable. That was the Saturday was definitely the best one out of the lot.
And you said obviously you supported Connor Fife, and that was one of your highlights. For them dates listening, just to let us know, be exclusive here, I'll be speaking to young Connor in 2 weeks' time on the 29th of May. So we'll have a wee chat with Connor, one of the most talented and to be honest, for me, he's going to reach the top, and at such a young age. He's only 13 years old, but he's already taking the music world by storm, and he's
absolute class.
And then we'll have the Godfather the week after, on the 5th of May, Mick Cargan. He'll be speaking to us as well. So that's who you were talking. That's who you were talking about when you were saying Mick there. That was a couple of gigs you did for Mick as well at Jimmy's. So now I've got some cracking guests coming up. They're just a couple in the coming weeks. What would I seen on your Facebook here actually your wee boy gate crashed your set. You were doing a live stream, and he jumps on and he says, "My name's Jeff." Now, is his name actually Jeff, or was he just?
No, his name's Dylan. His name's Dylan, but there's a film out. I think it's 21 Jump Street. or something like that, can't mind. And it's Channing Tatum that says it in the film. And I think it's been made into a meme. He watches YouTube and he's obviously heard this. And it's a wee bit the boy says, "My name's Jeff." So I was doing a live. And I'd say to him, "Look, I know you'll be needing stuff," because I was doing it in the kitchen. So if he needs a drink or anything, I know he's needing to come in. So the next man at the door branged open and he branges in. "My name's Jeff." So I was like, "Come and speak to the people." And I think there was 300 odd people watching at that point. So, but it was good. I took a screenshot of a bit of that. I think that's probably what you've seen.
Yeah.
I'm a dead sentimental guy, man. That's the sort of stuff I'll remember that forever. Just the wee moments. I'm a sentimental in my old age, Cal. What can I say?
So he didn't get a row for gate crashing the live stream or anything like that.
Nah, mate. He's part of the reason that I'm doing this. I'm doing it for myself. I know I'm not going to lie. It's something I've always wanted to do, but I want to give my family a really good life. So that's what you do. So nah, he's part of this. He's part of this journey with me. So he wouldn't get into trouble.
And how old
you done it too much? If he maybe done it 10 times in one live stream, then he'd maybe get told off. But no, he's all right.
I try to steal your thunder, eh? Try to get the limelight. How old's the young man just now?
He's 7, mate. He'll be 8 in September.
And how's he coping with the lockdown? Is he climbing the walls? Is he not too bad?
He's bored out. He's not. He's missing his school pals and so he's missing school as well. But he's a good boy. He gets on all right, and he's just walked in now. "Dylan, go in your room. I'll be 2 minutes, son." Right.
There he is.
Honestly.
So my name's Jeff.
Aye, my name's Jeff. Aye, but he's doing all right, mate. He's that's what it is. None of us can really do anything about it. We just all need to go on with it, don't we? But he's climbing the walls as much as the rest is because he likes to be out and about and stuff like that as well. And he loves school and he misses his school pals. So, but what can you do, man?
Yeah. Donna's actually commented again. She's saying, if you don't mention the Tudor, you're getting decked.
Well, that was the gig that I says that Donna came to, and it was the Tudor in Cambuslang, Tudor Inn in Cambuslang. My mate Gary had played it before and says it was absolutely brilliant. I went, the place was packed. It's quite a big place. The place was absolutely packed, and I'd done 3 hours, and it was absolutely brilliant. If I wasn't driving, I'd have had a few shandies in me because the amount of drink I got offered was unbelievable. I even had people coming up and letting them singing a wee song, just a great atmosphere, and that's what it's all about, man. Get the people involved. That was a really great gig. That's another gig.
Another gig, guy. I better get that one in there, or else she'll be after you. You know. You mentioned your good mate Gary a couple of times there. Now, would I be right in saying this is Gary who does the kind of Jerry Cinnamon tribute?
Yes, that's Gary Deegan. Does the UK's, what is it calls it now? The UK's #1 tribute to Jerry Cinnamon. Before all this lockdown started, it was smashing out the park, up and down the country, even over to Ireland for gig. He was supporting, I think they're called Definitely Oasis. It's an Oasis tribute. They were playing in like big arenas, the O2 in Dublin and all that, 5,000 capacity. And Deegan was supporting them as Jerry Cinnamon, so he was absolutely smashing it. And then all of this happened, and he was actually quite lucky because he was actually thinking about quitting his job and going full time with the Jerry Cinnamon thing. Then all this happened, so he's quite lucky in a way. But no, he's absolutely smashing it, and he deserves it because he works so hard, and he deserves it more than anybody I know, except myself. But he deserves it.
That's good. I've actually messaged him and he's to see if he's up for maybe coming on the show for a wee chat, but he's not replied, but so maybe he's forgot about it. But if you're listening, Gary, please give us a shout. That would be grand to speak to you and see how you're getting on. But
after this as well, man.
I tell you what, see once this lockdown's, the pubs and the clubs are open again, it's going to just be mental. I feel folk are just
absolutely kick off. For me personally, because I'm getting married next year and everything else, I had booked myself out. I was out every single Saturday, right up to like July or no, mid-June it was. Every Saturday and the majority of Fridays I took pub gigs and stuff like that on. And obviously we all list have all been cancelled to be rearranged, but we will get them all rearranged. I don't want to cancel anything. I want to get everything rearranged and get back at it. And obviously there's people getting in touch now, wanting me to come and do gigs once this is all over and whatnot. So the rest of the year, hopefully, if this is all over, man, and we can get back out to the boozer, because people are saying we're not going to get back into pubs to December. That can't happen. That cannot happen.
That's too long.
So hopefully it's quicker than that, and we can get back. I can get back out gigging again because I miss it. I do miss it, man.
I know. Obviously, the streaming and doing lives on Facebook, it's better than nothing, you know. But nothing will beat, obviously, when you've got an audience and the buzz you get for that, you know. So, I see back last year, Lewis Capaldi was in BBC Radio 1, and I think he was requesting the view or the listeners, what tune he should cover. And would I be right in saying you get quite a lot of comments about your song? What happened with that?
So obviously he's Scottish. He's from Whitburn, I think it is, which isn't that far for both of us actually. And so I seen that. I was on Radio 1's page, and I know that Lewis is fond of the old Bucky as well. And Radio 1 had posted what song should Lewis cover. So I just thought for a laugh, we'll share that. Troops, go and do us a favour and see if you can get Lewis to play Out My Tits. So it came up, that was a year ago, as I say, it came up as a memory the other day, and I screenshotted it, and there was like 15 different pages, Cutchy Cash, Out My Tits, Cutchy Cash, down, 15 pages. I'm like, this is why I love the Troops so much, man. They've just helped me out so much. The support they gave me, just even wee things like that, just sharing that, not only is it a good laugh, but it gets the name out there a wee bit more as well. So massive thank you. See, there's me getting all sentimental again, Cal.
And your fans, you do like to call them the Troops. Is that, are they like a wee army? Is it the Cutchy Cash army? Is that
just the Troops, mate?
The Troops.
No, that's something that's just stuck. But a few people have messaged me and saying your Troops are always there for you and everything else. So they are the Troops. So all right, Troops.
Give them a wee wave. Right, see, obviously we're going to finish off with your obviously renowned tune Out My Tits, but you did do a remix version of this alongside DJ Rankin. You released it back March 2019. How did that come about, and why? How was that?
I couldn't believe that happened, to be fair. I was actually going on training with my old work down to Milton Keynes. So I flew down to Luton, and I got off the plane and took the phone off airplane mode, and a message came through for DJ Rankin. I love your tune, I really want to remix it. Let me know if you'd be up for it. And I was like, is this a wind up here? Because I used to listen to DJ Rankin when I was 15, 16, up the park with the mates. And I was like, I couldn't believe this is happening. So I got in touch, we started chatting, blah, blah, blah. And he says, send me it over. So I sent him over, left it with him for a couple of months. And he came back and he just messaged me one day, nearly finished with this, mate, give me 10 minutes, I'll send you it. And he sent me it, and I was like, that is unbelievable. So we released it, and it went really, really well. Sent it to a few places, never get played because there's bad words in it, but hey ho. But the Troops have heard it. So cheers, DJ Rankin. Hopefully we can do something again in the future, man. But that was unbelievable.
The swearing isn't that bad on it, is it?
Nah, I wouldn't say so, mate, but you know, it's
I know. Well, I'll see. We'll see what we can do. I'll see if I'm allowed to play it on tonight's Club Edge. I'll be on at 10 o'clock. But no, it's been nice chatting to you this evening, Cutchy. Good luck with your next song release, album, all that. Hopefully the lockdown will end soon and some sort of normality get back to normal, and we'll get back to gigging and all the rest of it. But to finish things off, Cutchy's going to play obviously that infamous song, the one about the tonic wine. So Cutchy, take it away, my man. The stage is all yours. No problem.
Good man. Cheers, Cal. Sing along if you know the words. Started off as a Friday night romance. You touch my lips and make me want to dance. I've tried to stay away from you more than once, but your sweet seductive taste has me in a trance. Oh, sometimes I think that I'm above you, and other times I hate how much I love you. Grab you by the neck and I put you to my lips, so it is so sweet and you get me out my tits. Golden top and a body of bottle green, together forever we really are some team. If you know, you know, and I know you know what I mean. Let's not drift apart, you've been mine since I was 18. Oh, sometimes I think that I'm above you, yes! And other times I hate how much I love you. Grab you by the neck and I put you to my lips, so you taste so sweet and you get me out my tits. Shake it to wicked and set the sweetness free. Always knew that you are the one for me. Tried the rest, you're the best, and now I see. No matter what anyone says, I know it's meant to be. Oh, sometimes I think that I'm above you, and other times I hate how much I love you. Grab you by the neck and I put you to my lips, so you taste so sweet and you get me out my tits. Oh, you taste so sweet and you get me out my tits. Oh, you taste so sweet and you get me out my tits. Out my tits. Thank you. Yes. Cheers.